What up, what up? My name's Free, and this is my first YouTube video. Today, I'm going to be repotting Eden, my first bonsai tree. So I'm going to be moving it into a larger container, and I'm going to remove the top, which will shorten the tree and change the composition. In the future, I want to have this be the curve that the trunk line follows. I want it to curve up to the left, and then go upwards from there. So I'm going to be getting rid of this old top right here where my hand's blocking and cutting down the height of the tree. And finally, I'm going to put Eden in a larger container and these two smaller trees. I'm going to tie them up to Eden's trunk in that new container, and eventually they'll all fuse together into one single trunk.
What are you doing?
Clearing out all this old soil.
Why?
Because it has like a lot of broken down soil in it. I need to replace it with some fresh stuff. This house has been living in the soil for a few years now at the nursery that I got it from. And I need to see how much roots it has. This is the second one.
So this is the first one? It looks like there's still so much dirt on it though.
I'm gonna rinse it out. So this one has this really long, curly potato root right there. Well, it's gonna turn into one of those potatoes that ficus tend to grow. I'm gonna cut that off. I want to have a pretty flat bottom to this so that the roots grow outward, not downward like in a weird spiral. Because I am really want it to look like a kibwa. Alright, so I pretty much cleaned out most of the soil. I'm gonna go wash it out now, and then I'm gonna cut off all the roots that I don't want. Get a nice flare. Alright, so this is everything I've cut off so far, right here. So I've cut off a good amount, and I should probably stop right now. So there are still some roots that are like crossing over in directions that I don't like, so I would like to take this off, which I still might. And then you have roots like this that just come down. I might want to take that off too, but I don't want to take off too many roots. I still need to leave some on there so it could catch its breath. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Took off like 60 to 70% of its roots right there. So I'm gonna have to do about the same for the foliage. I'll probably have to take off like 50 to 60% of this off. And it'll help me once I decide, once I'm ready to repot Eden and I'm ready to attach this to it, I'll have to cut off some of the leaves anyway so that it fits tighter. I can get a better fit on it. Okay. Oh yeah. Nice. Wow, that's it? That's all he got?
Yep.
That's crazy.
But they're alive. I think
Okay.
potting them up and
Yeah.
giving them some good light and stuff.
Yeah.
Or good,
Okay.
so they all got roots. I was expecting some of these to not have any roots at all, but that looks
Damn,
good.
that's crazy that that's all they grew.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
but it was this spring. They didn't do anything, so
Yeah.
they didn't grow until it started really warming up.
Okay, I think we're good. So this air layer was in a tight little corner in the first place, so this is definitely going to be kind of challenging to take this one off. See the base. Bang. Look at that. See, this would make a nice little tree just by itself. See that little movement it got?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. That's not bad.
Yo, these flies are really pissing me off.
Alright, let's see. I don't know. This one doesn't have that many roots either. I might have
Show
to
it.
just. Yeah, this one doesn't really have that many roots. I might have to just. I don't know. I don't want to mess with this too much to see what's really in there, since the roots are really supple and sensitive.
That's what she said.
Alright, I'm about to take this air layer off of Eden. Yeah, I need to water this.
What is that? Wood chips?
No, it's get off my head.
That's what she said.
This is sphagnum moss. I don't even know if this worked. Cause this callus in here looks like, I don't know, like it just regenerated everything that I stripped off. I don't know. I made a pretty clean cut though when I was setting this up. I'm just cut it. Whatever. Just cut it.
What are you cutting? Oh, you cut off the whole thing.
Yep.
So all these little pieces are supposed to be going on Eden to make one huge ass tree.
Not right now. Maybe later. So this one, this little air layer, I like the movement that it has. Like, it has some nice curvature to it. So what I'm gonna do is, if you come down a little bit so you can see, this is gonna be the new trunk line, and it's gonna follow this branch up. I am gonna grow these roots nice and long in a tall pot, and once it's ready, I'm gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna get the roots to grow around the trunk, and it'll give it some nice character. Yeah, so I just cleaned off that air layer that I showed, and as soon as I put it in here, all the sphagnum moss just came off. So I have a feeling that it didn't really grow any roots. But
What are those right there?
I don't know, this might be roots. I don't know, I can't really tell the difference. No, these are roots.
Those are roots, bro.
Alright, so it grew a few roots. This was a weird air layer. So it looks like it grew the roots from right up here. And then everything down here, that's crazy. All of this was what I stripped off. I don't get it. I don't see how it could have like regenerated all that in like 2 months. That's crazy. But whatever. I got it. Oh, now let's take a look at Eden Saint. See? Look at that. Look at that. You see that movement?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna look so much better. I thought about this being like the trunk line as well, right here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll save that, and maybe we could do that later.